Blessings, namaste. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Coco. Welcome to my channel. If you like what you see or you want to share with a friend, just subscribe, like, and tell a friend, family member. Either will do. So today we'll be focusing on pranayama technique called Kapalbhati, breath of fire. This technique of breath work comes up a lot in yoga classes and also meditation classes. It's something that you can access at pretty much, I'd say any time of the day, but I'll go into that a little bit more as to what the best way to fulfill the technique is. But it will come up in yoga classes. You can also just do this as a meditation, either before you go to sleep or when you wake up. It can ignite energy, but it can also be a very calming and relaxing breath as well. So Kapalbhati. So it's beautiful for a lot of different things. Kapala meaning skull, and Bhati meaning shining. So there's this illumination, so it's this sense of feeling illuminated. The benefits, several as well, there's many, and you can go and research this as well. But it's really good for lung expansion, really good for gut health as well, and digestion. That's one of the reasons why I love this pranayama technique. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's advisable to do this on an empty stomach. You can have a little bit of water, but and do a little bit of movement before you come into this pranayama technique. But it is best to do it on an empty stomach. It strengthens functions of the liver and the kidneys, and it improves asthma and any soothings of the sinuses that you might need. It's really good for those kind of things. It also balances your vata dosha. So I'll speak about this in another video along in the series. Your vata dosha is part of Ayurveda. So if that's new to you, don't worry, because there'll be more information coming on that. So we have 3 doshas. Everybody has these constitutions, Kapha, Pitta and Vata. So this is really beautiful for balancing your Vata dosha. But if your dosha is imbalanced, it can aggravate it a little bit. But like I said, there will be more information in the series coming up on the doshas and Ayurveda, and how that links to various aspects of yoga and breathwork and lifestyle as well. It's not advisable for anyone who is pregnant or if you are menstruating. So if you are in a yoga class and that's the pranayama of choice from the teacher, just take another option, take your own choice of breathwork. Just continue with your natural breathing, or maybe you have another breathwork pattern that you are aware of, and just go with that. So just for safety. Okay, so let's get going. So I'm just going to take a seat on a block. You can just come sit with the spine long, grounded into the earth. You can sit on a bed or a chair, or grounded into the earth. Either is good for you. I'm just going to prop myself up on this brick, and this is really good as it just opens out the hips, and also our sacral chakra and our pelvis and our hip area just feels really open. I'm also going to guide you through this breath work with the hands on the stomach, so I'm just creating a little bit more space for myself. So just taking yourself into a comfortable seat, wherever that may be, and finding the spine long. I'm just going to burn some Palo Santo before I continue with this breathwork pattern. I have lots of favourite scents that I love to burn, but I think Palo Santo is definitely my favourite for just cleansing, and sometimes I'll just sit and just breathe it in. So as you find the spine long, taking some time just to allow the mind and the body just come into a rest. So what we are focusing on here is the out breath. The breath in happens by default because we have to breathe in to create more out breath. But we're focused on expressing the breath out of the mouth, the nose, expressing the breath through the nostrils. And the stomach, the navel, draws back towards the spine. It can be a quick action. We'll start with some slow counts first, and then for the next couple of rounds, we'll speed it up a little bit. So just to guide you through that, if you take a deep breath in, keeping the lips pursed, and as you release the breath, the stomach comes towards the spine. It's quick action. And the stomach contracts and the navel comes towards the spine. Taking another breath in. And you can feel the movement here happening in the center of the body. Let's take another breath in. Let's place the hands over the stomach so you can actually feel the contractions happening and just connecting with the body as well. Breath in. So again, remember the focus is on the out breath. We breathe in by default. The focus is on the breath out, and we could keep that continuation happening. So let's try 4 of those, one after the other. Breath in, deep breath in. Exhale. Good. I already feel a little bit more relaxed after that. Wow. Relaxed and also like ready to go, you know. Okay, let's try that again. Let's do 6 breaths this time, same tempo. Taking a breath in. Exhale. That might well have been 7. I think I got carried away. So as you can see, the focus is, like I say, on the breath out. So now we're going to come into a little bit of a meditation with the breath work. And I'm going to give you the option of taking the hands on the stomach for the first couple of rounds, and then we'll try and test and take the hands away and just to see if you can see how that feels. You can see how it physically feels, and then how it feels, how it aligns. We'll do, let's say, rounds of 10. So 10 breaths, and we'll go at a slow pace for 2 rounds, and then we'll do 2 more rounds and we'll speed it up just a little bit. So place the hands down onto the knees or wherever you're seated, just placing the hands and the palms in somewhere comfortable. Maybe they come into the lap. Maybe they just rest on the knees. Maybe you have a specific mudra. Otherwise, just allowing the body to rest as we take one deep inhale. Placing the hands on the belly. Round of 10. Breath out. Big inhale. Exhale. Let's go a little bit faster, tiny bit faster. Option to keep the hands on the belly for this round, or taking the hands down to the knees. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Taking the breath, exhaling everything out of the body. Just noticing how you feel, noticing the breath, noticing how we feel. Do we feel more connected? Do we feel more grounded? Do we feel full of expansion? Are we illuminated? And just closing the practice with placing the palms in just the center of the heart. Big inhale, and as you exhale, just bow the head down, thumb knuckles come to the third eye. Namaste. So, as you can see, thank you, first of all, for being here and allowing me to guide you through this pranayama. But yeah, as you can see, it's very accessible. It's for beginners, it's for, if you're advanced, anyone can access this technique. Again, if you want any kind of more information, you can go and have a look on the internet. Or maybe if you have a yoga teacher in mind, you could speak to them a little bit more about it. But it's definitely one I would recommend. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, there'll be more again about some other pranayama techniques in the videos coming up. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for taking this time out of your day to practice with me, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.